If you want to subscribe to the live screen sharing room on DAX and watch every day the live trades I do on time during the market hours, the first hour of cash trading and then US session, and why I'm taking these trades, you can go on my Twitter page here at this name and click this on the pin tweet here, this link which will prompt you to a PayPal subscription service which is have a small description here, and the first 2 days is free, then you can have free cancellation if you wish so, and then it's just 19 euros a month. So if you click login here, then this will prompt you to a subscription details, and then you will need to let me know about this so I can send you the password, and so you can be able to log in every day and watch the live screen sharing. Or you can just go to my YouTube channel here, which I upload every day the video after what happened after the European cash market closes, and this is the link here of the everyday recording after the market closes. So this is just free, so you can feel free to go here and just watch this. Okay, hello everyone. So we opened today within yesterday's range and yesterday's value area here. So we need to be patient in the beginning of the session here and see if prices can go, for example, up to yesterday's point of control and 600's value area high, perhaps tag yesterday's high as well. If this happens and fails, perhaps this can be a nice short opportunity up to 600's. Also, we'll look for the same setup as yesterday, so if price goes down at yesterday's lows, extends a little bit, then gradually grinds higher, consolidates, we'll have a VWAP here potentially, and then we'll need to track the second 30-minute candle to see if we have any kind of short covering rally. This is the case of failure to extend below yesterday's low. Also, looking at the 30-minute chart here, you can see this weekly very small range consolidation with support down at 520s, 500s and resistance up to 640s, 700s extremes. So we're still within this range. So also we have a UK court ruling later on, which they will have some details about the Brexit perhaps, so market might wait for this as well. Also looking at the daily chart here, the same thing continues on and on here, support at 520s, resistance at 640s mainly, with the extreme cases here either side. So this is indecision of market to either to the downside and the upside though. The fact that we are within this uptrend here, of course consolidation means can favor the upside basically, as every dip was bought here, so we need to see where this can go today. Also we'll try to look and play the balance area to see if we go below here, hold the resistance, we'll go short against initial balance low for a move down at the lows of the days. Also this will mean that prices do not want to spend time inside yesterday's value area and looking to find value elsewhere. Then if after this happens, we're looking for the potential long opportunity here, which requires to wait and see if we have any kind of absorption. So we need to see here at the cash open if we have a flash move down towards initial balance low and see if it holds, or if it goes further down to go short against for a move down at yesterday's lows initially. So price finds some support here and bounce above VWAP. Was thinking to go long here, but still waiting to see what it will do at initial balance high, yesterday's point of control. Perhaps if it breaks and holds a retest, I will go long for further upside. Otherwise this will be a failure and I will go short here for price to move the reverse side. So let's give this some time and see. Initiated a short position here at the rebound retest of this down move in anticipation this will hold resistance on VWAP, and that failed above to break out above initial balance high. So looking for a move down towards initial balance low and a breakdown towards yesterday's value area low 543s, then eventually we like to hold this all the way down towards yesterday's low. Also, this price behavior here failed to extend either side so far. Perhaps we see kind of small range balance day, too early to judge. So let's see if we hold resistance here or if we'll just go towards the other side and balance. Not the best cash open, as this is to be expected when price opens inside yesterday's range and value area. Better focus on the edges here, so let's see. Finally, held resistance here at VWAP, scale out first target 10 points. Now we need to see initial balance low if we go straight down from here. Not the best trade behavior here, although if you manage to absorb the noise and focus on the failures and then on the resistance, you take some nice trades. Now the question is if this will expand towards the downside so we can give further targets, or if this will just hold support here and just balance within this low range. In terms of range for the first hour of cash trading, we still have room for expansion, hopefully towards the downside. Scale out further the position here now, stop at break even. This is not a expansionary behavior here, held support so far at initial balance low. So if stopped out to break even in 3 points from now, then that's it. I don't want to participate at this unless it goes down at the edges of the low of the day or higher later on to see if it has any nice failures there. Scale out further the position here, very slow downtrend here, every little 1 minute price rally here failing to hold and go higher, so we need to see this is getting pushed towards the downside. We need to see if this will expand further, though this is not the most exciting market conditions here. You can see once break managed to broke down here initial balance low, immediately reversing. So still holding a part of the position short for further downside, although it's better not to participate at this, especially going short because you think this can continue, because this is likely to stay like this and balance unless we have some support and short covering rally and price goes higher. Also we have UK just stopped out at break even here, so that's it for the first hour. I will not initiate any other trade as I don't like this kind of market environment at the moment. And as I said earlier, we have Brexit, UK court ruling later on about Brexit. They will announce some information, so perhaps market is waiting for this news. So let's give it some time and see if it finds any kind of support here. Again, I will try to go long for a move higher. So let's see. Once again, failure to extend above midpoint of initial balance area and VWAP here, so still trending below this but failing to find direction as well. Initiated a long position here just against initial balance low 49s. Need to see if this will hold once again support as it did every time it touched here and move at least until VWAP here, or if eventually this will be the time which will go further down. Scale out already 5 points here, very nice entry to the tick. You can see market is giving you the levels, then it's a matter of mindset to see if you trade against them. For example, if you don't short here because you think this is it and this is gonna fail. So let's see if this will hold eventually for further upside, or if it will just stop me out here. Flatten the rest of the long position here before stopped out. So nice 5 points or so here. This is what the market is giving you at the moment. So let's see how this can be traded later on. not much, not big range like 30 points, and mainly inside the initial balance area for first hour of cash trading, not the ideal range to catch 30-40 points moves in a trade. So we need to see later on and focus on the lows of previous day of yesterday's and see if price can go lower and then fails to come back. Also have the potential scenario of continuation towards the downside. So better focus on the edges of previous day rather than staying within, and this is likely to remain like this small range. Yeah, now it's breaking lower. Okay, so here we have the first hour of cash trading. You can see very small range, 34 points, although nicely located trades with small profits, only the first profit target instead of the 40 points full profit target. Anyway, so we need to focus later on the daily low here, and generally if price will hold inside yesterday's value area, as market is waiting for UK quarterly ruling as said earlier. So perhaps you can see some range expansion later on according to the details which they will give, and they might give nothing basically as well. So we'll be back again for the US session later on. Okay, hello everyone. So still very tight range, balanced day, failing to extend either side, multiple supports here at initial balance midpoint. I shorted here earlier looking to scale up the position once price on VWAP, then potentially hold this for 540s. Very tight range so far, so better focus at the edges. Out of the short position here, looking to see what price will do at the highs of the day. Also we want to see if price can go up to 600 area, and if it fails here above yesterday's high for a short opportunity back inside. Initially the short position once again here lower than the previous entry, just stopped out here by a few ticks and price failed. Now looking to see if price can go all the way down towards the other side of the range, considering this is a balanced session. So looking to see if price can go at least until midpoint here, which held support, and eventually 550s, 540s. Scale out here a few points on VWAP the position. Now waiting to see if this will hold or if this can go further down towards the initial balance low. Very tight range here, scalping a few points here against this range high, initial balance high, looking to see take out next part of the trade here at 62s, which is the midpoint of initial balance, and held support multiple times, then eventually looking for the other side of the range. If it goes there, also looking to see if a long opportunity appears. Scale out here further the position, leaving the rest for 550s, 540s area. Key level to see if it breaks further down from here. Scale out a few points lower, now waiting to see if we have a retest at 550s initial balance. Scratch the rest of the short position here, have SPY going for a new high for the day, although this is most likely to fail once again here and then reverse straight down. So but it's okay, one small stop loss here and two nice profit targets here and a scratch. It's not, don't expect anything big unless any catalyst for the price to go further upside. So we need to give it some time now and see if it goes towards the downside. I will look to go long down there potentially, so let's give it some time. Once again, price resistance here at this European high, now trading inside initial balance. Need to see also yesterday's point of control here, resistance again, nice area for short position here for a move back inside the range, although haven't shorted it to be honest. So price once again held resistance at the high of the day. I initiated a short position here just against this high for earlier this morning. Now willing to hold this position until the European cash close to see if we come back inside towards 570s or so. Just scratch this position here for 2 points small loss here, although the best trade location was at this high fake out here. Price just getting slightly absorbed, but again going slightly higher. Also SPY is much stronger than DAX and is multiple 30-minute candles on the upside since the cash open. So basically that's it for today. Small range, but if you focus on the edges of the range or identify some area of supports like here in the midday, in the midpoint of initial balance, of course you need to zoom in the chart because you have less points of range, so your eye can absorb more clearly the levels of support, or like down here this morning. So hopefully tomorrow, since today is an inside day so far here on the daily, hopefully tomorrow we'll have any kind of breakout still within this weekly range. Also need to see after the cash close, European cash close, if we grind higher here and then goes towards 600 or so, and what it does there, although I don't use to trade after the cash close.